There's a certain kind of silence that screams louder than any words. I didn't hear it when I first kissed my wife goodbye that morning or when she mentioned casually, "We've got a company event this weekend." I thought nothing of it until I saw the social media post. There was a group photo of smiling couples, wine glasses raised, name tags shining under ambient light. The caption read, "Incredible night with the amazing team and their spouses. Work family. Company retreat." Every spouse was there, except me. I wasn't just left out. I was never even told. I stared at the screen. Zooming in, there was my wife, Rachel, in a tight maroon dress I'd never seen before. She stood next to her boss, Daniel. Too close. Her hand rested lightly on his chest. They looked comfortable. Familiar. My heart sank, but my mind sharpened. This wasn't just a party. It was a cover. That was when I knew something was going on, and Rachel didn't expect me to find out. That evening, I waited. I didn't ask about the party. Not right away. Instead, I poured her a glass of wine, acted casual, and asked, "So, how was the company lunch thing?" She barely flinched. "Oh, just a casual meeting. Nothing major." A casual meeting? Then why was there a full-blown event with spouses, catered food, and music? She was lying, and lying with practiced ease. Something in me snapped right there, but I didn't show it. Instead, I smiled, nodded, and planned. If she thought she could deceive me this easily, she had no idea who she was messing with. Over the next few days, I became two people to her, the supportive, oblivious husband who never asked too many questions, and, in secret, a man on a mission. I checked phone bills, quietly cloned her WhatsApp chats using a backup on our shared cloud, found receipts, hotel stays billed to a work card she supposedly never used. I even overheard a call one night when she whispered in the bathroom, "Can't wait to see you again, babe. Last weekend was perfect." Babe. It wasn't me. It was Daniel. That was the moment I decided I wasn't just going to catch them. I was going to humiliate them, publicly, on her own stage, where she thought she was invincible. There was another event coming up, a bigger one, a company-wide quarterly celebration. Formal, glitzy, important. And just like before, Rachel didn't invite me. But this time, I was already prepared. I had a hidden camera ready. I knew the venue, the guest list, the timeline. I had a plan so ruthless, so clean, that it would leave Rachel's reputation in shambles. All I needed was one more lie from her to finish what she started. And right on cue, the night before the event, she kissed me on the cheek and said, "Work's got me tied up tomorrow. Probably another late one, babe. Don't wait up." Oh, I wouldn't wait. I'd be watching. Front row. And when the truth hit her, in front of everyone she knew, she'd wish she never lied. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. I served mine chilled, plated with precision, and set for an audience. Rachel had no clue that I already knew everything. The affair, the lies, the secrecy. She thought I was still the clueless husband at home, patting her on the back for working so hard. What she didn't know, I was already inside the ballroom, and the show was about to begin. I wasn't officially invited, of course. Rachel had made sure of that. But I had something better than an invite. I had a connection. My college roommate, Dylan, worked in the company's HR department. We'd kept in touch casually over the years, and when I asked him to get me in, he didn't hesitate. He didn't know the full story, just that I wanted to surprise Rachel. He even chuckled and said, "Man, she always acts so formal at these events. A surprise from you will totally break the ice." Oh, it would break something all right. I walked into the venue in a crisp black suit, blending in with the other executives. I stayed near the back, calm and quiet. Rachel was standing near the stage, laughing too hard at something Daniel said, her hand casually grazing his back. Not professional, not subtle. She looked like a woman who had replaced her husband with her boss. And Daniel? He looked like a man who thought he was untouchable. Both of them were wrong. I kept my distance, nodded at Dylan, and slipped him a small flash drive. Upload this during the award segment. Quietly, he didn't ask questions. He just gave me a thumbs up. On that drive was a compilation of damning footage. Screenshot of Rachel's flirtatious text to Daniel. A screen recording of a video call between them. Her in lingerie, him shirtless. A hotel bill with both of their names. Security cam footage of them arriving together at a hotel just 3 weeks ago. And the final touch, a short voice recording from that bathroom call Rachel made last weekend. It was perfect. I can't stop thinking about you. He has no clue. I swear, he's too stupid to ever find out. Too stupid? Let's see who feels stupid now. The ballroom lights dimmed. Applause rose as the CEO took the stage. This quarter has been incredible, he said. But no one has gone above and beyond quite like our very own Rachel. Cheers erupted as Rachel beamed, striding up to the stage in her emerald green dress, confidence radiating off her like heat. And now, a little highlight reel of her achievements this quarter. The screen behind her lit up. The room silenced. Instead of professional highlight reel, the first text thread appeared. Laughter turned to confusion. Whispers rose, then gasps, then outright shouting. The hotel footage. The call. Her voice, saying words she would never be able to deny. Rachel spun around, eyes wide in horror. No, this isn't real. This is fake. But it was too late. Her coworkers stared. Phones were already out, recording. Daniel's face went white. The CEO looked like he was about to have a stroke. Rachel stood frozen on stage, a deer in headlights. And then I stepped into the light. I didn't say a word. I just looked at her, calm, collected, dead in the eyes. Then I turned and walked out, leaving behind a room full of chaos. By the time I got back to my car, my phone was buzzing. Calls from Rachel, ignored. Messages from unknown numbers, ignored. Emails from Daniel, ignored. The company launched an internal investigation the very next day. Daniel resigned within 48 hours. Rachel, she was suspended and soon after, fired. Her reputation? Gone. Her career? In shambles. But I wasn't done. Not yet, because Rachel's public humiliation was only half the revenge. The real storm was still coming. Public humiliation was just the opening act. What came next? The dismantling of Rachel's entire world, quiet, clinical, and devastating. Because while everyone at her company now knew she was a cheater, she still thought she had something left to hold on to. The house. The finances. Our marriage. She was dead wrong. The day after the company fired her, Rachel showed up at our front door. Not with an apology, but with excuses. She was disheveled, mascara streaked, looking like she hadn't slept all night. I need to explain, she said, her voice shaky. It wasn't what it looked like. I didn't say a word. I just opened the door wider so she could walk in. The place was spotless, exactly how I had left it when I moved out 2 days ago. That's right. I had left, quietly, rented a furnished condo under a new lease. Removed my name from all utility accounts. Transferred joint savings into a trust my lawyer set up just for me. I let her talk for 30 minutes straight. Lies, tears, half-baked justifications. And when she was done, I stood. I filed for divorce. She blinked. What? You'll be served today. I've already frozen all the accounts. Your company benefits are gone. My name is off the mortgage. The only thing you still have access to is your own guilt. The beauty of being quiet is that no one sees your moves coming. And every move I made was backed by a lawyer who specialized in high-asset divorces. I filed under adultery, legal grounds in our state, submitted every shred of evidence I had, demanded the marital home, spousal support, nullified, a clause to prevent any future financial obligation. Rachel was left with a court summons, a ruined reputation, and no source of income. Daniel, the AP, he ghosted her the moment the board cut him loose. Turns out, once the workplace affair glow fades, reality gets ugly. Rachel thrived on her image. Monthly brunches with the wives of other executives, yoga retreats, charity events where she played the loving, supportive wife. I burned that to the ground, too. I sent an anonymous email, CCing every woman in her little circle. Inside, the video, the screenshots, a statement. This is the woman who sits next to you at your next brunch. Her phone lit up with dozens of messages. But no one wanted to comfort her. They wanted distance, silence, judgment. And Rachel, she began to understand what isolation really felt like. Weeks passed. Divorce proceedings were in full motion. She lost the house, the car, the lifestyle, and then she called me. I didn't answer. So she emailed. Subject, please. The message was short. You made your point. You won. I lost everything. Can we talk? I agreed. Not for reconciliation. For closure. We met at a quiet park. She was thinner, worn down, empty behind the eyes. I don't even recognize myself anymore, she said. That makes two of us. I replied. I was stupid, she whispered. I destroyed the only person who ever truly cared about me. I looked at her for a long time, then stood up. You didn't just destroy that person, Rachel. You buried him. And I walked away. Rachel lost her job, her status, her social circle, and her future. Daniel fled the fallout and moved to another city. I walked away with peace, clarity, and a new chapter. She had mocked me once, thought I was powerless. But in the end, she was the one left broken by her own actions. The best revenge isn't screaming. It's silence. It's letting them destroy themselves. And making sure they know you didn't even have to lift a hand.